So here's the problem with our industry. Salon owners are generally not of the generation that grew up with social media. And a few years ago, we were still in a time where it was kind of okay to opt out. It was like it was a trend or something. So like most salon owners just did it because they had to. And they kind of did the bare minimum or got someone else to do it in their company. And then something really shit happened. Well, not shit for the stylists. The young people that did get it, they saw the value, or maybe they had more time, or maybe they were just better at it. But they started to build their followings and take social media really seriously when their bosses didn't. And that grew and grew and grew to the point where some social medias of the stylists is more than the salon owner. Now the salon owners are like, fuck! They've got all my details, they can leave me any minute, they're gonna steal my business. And I get it. So what do? They do the worst thing. They clamp down, they stop putting the tags of the stylist online. That pisses off the stylist, which pushes the stylist even further to want to go and work for themselves or leave them. There's just this car crash of a situation between the stylist and the salon owner. And but you know what? I feel sorry for both people. The stylist, I don't think you did anything wrong. You utilized technology and you moved with the times, and that's what you should be doing. But I do want to tell you this. Owning a salon is so fucking expensive that even though you might think that your commission is shitty, I bet you that most people reading this, not all, but most people reading this, their salon owners are giving the most commission they can to actually make their salons run. Because by the time you finish with minimum wage and assistance and pensions and all your tax and all your colour and your rents and everything else you pay, I promise you that there really isn't, compared to other businesses throughout the world, very little in the pot at the end. I get messages from salons going bust every day, and often that's because they spent so much time building a client base, advertising, reinvesting the money, and then someone at that last moment comes and sweeps that clientele away. So is it any wonder that salon owners are terrified of social media? No, it's not. So what we're going to do, salon owners, I beg you, stop handing over your social media to your 16-year-old in the salon that knows more than you. Learn it and understand it. In the same way that I had to learn spreadsheets when I became a business owner, we now have to learn social media because it is the foundation of the world. I think what you need to do is make super fair policies. You need to have rules and regulations, but you also need to aid them. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. You need to have constant meetings and reviews. You need to put it into your contract. And if there are people within your salon that don't want to play ball and don't want to be part of the promotion of your salon online, then maybe you have to think about whether they're worth having, because if they're not fully booked, then why should you be the one investing your time and money into getting them fully booked? It's a two-way street. And lastly, to the young generation, if we're going to be allowed this control and you want to work together with people that don't want to give it you, be ethical. Don't fuck over your bosses. I grew this entire empire without calling a single one of my clients. It is possible to be a good person in all this. So don't prove them right and get them to tighten up. Work together. I think we can do it. In this freaking madness that is social media, the only solution is to work together. Oh man.